and a new world order is about to begin. You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, are you ready for the real revolution, which is the evolution of the mind?
Morning people, it's like a baby. It's amazing in that tent. It's so nice and warm. And I had to sort of strip back those sleeping bags to just the black one because it was just too warm. We had a little bit of rain during the night, but everything's fine, no problem at all. So the first thing in the order of the day is a nice cup of coffee. And what I've done is I've done a DIY little stove system, and it's the first time it's going to be tested. So I'm not sure if it's going to fail or do the job. So let's see how we get on. Hello! Apologise for the wind noise, but we can't really help it, it's just everywhere around here. I've got this amazing bladder system from K-Jumper 1. I'll tell you what, Ken, it's helping, but you wouldn't believe. Look at that. That's just what you need. 25 litres in there, so it's 25 kilos plus the weight of the bag itself. It's ideal for vehicle carry, mate. Look at that. Pretty much, that's it. 1 litre full up already. Didn't take long, did it? Of course, you can hang that up anywhere you like. It's a bang on bit of kit, for which I'm truly grateful, Ken. I say it's been hanging up on the truck all night. It's been 2 degrees plus wind chill, and it hasn't frozen, as you can see. And all I've done was I just covered it up with a bit of camouflage, good old-fashioned Hessian sack, with the cam net on top. Job done. That's the stove in there. This was given to me by Savas, and as a backup I've got some fat woods from Robert RDP Projects and my Zippo lighter from Quality Jackson. Always good idea to have backups, always good. Now what I've done for this case, to stop any evaporation, I've just put sellotape over the edges there, but there can be loads more imaginative things you can use. Today I'm using my tactical new edition. Wow, that's just a proper razor, that. Now, all this is a backy tin, and I've put some tin foil on the top to stop it sticking to the lid, which is sealed, but for extra protection I use sellotape just to hold it together, because it is full up with fire gel, pretty much about 5mm to the top, and underneath I've got 8mm fiberglass rope put onto me by 51 Foxy. Cheers, Paul. Obviously there's a lot in there, so the idea is to create a boil, blow it out, put the lid on, and use it again and again and again. Now how many again and again and again times I'll get out of this is unknown, because I'm just testing this. But it seems to me that you do need a lot of fire gel to do things, which could be expensive. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, this is an emergency backup, which I'm trialing here really. This isn't going to be used all the time. This is backup only. So all I'm going to do is just place that on the floor. Try and keep it level if you can. And all I've done is I've knocked up some of these at work. Now all it is some deep section DIN rail held together by, I think it's 6x40 screws with some dome head nuts on the end. Now what I've had to do is strategically place these as inwards as I can from the edges, so it sits in there just right. It's just scrap going off at work, so rather than get thrown away, I thought I'd file them down, make them smooth so it doesn't cut yourself, and reuse them. These are going to be spacers. It's going to sit on top of that little stove I made. That's it. And the windbreak there, which is going to be, I think, from this direction. Which might make sense to put that there like that, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see if I can move you guys so you can see better. Alright. Right, let's hope for the best. Sorry about that bloody plane, but there's all sorts around here. It's impossible to see as well. I'm not even sure if it's lit. Yeah, that's hot. Right. Put that on, see how we go. It's pretty invisible. But you can hear it bubbling away there. Just have to move around, the wind's changed. It's like an acetone fire, you just can't see the flame. Well, I just come across this. They're going quite cheap actually for a one-time only deal. Fleabag 72 Lee put me onto this, and nice one, mate. It's done an easy to follow guide of how to use it, and I'll tell you what, they're brilliant. Obviously it's plastic, so it's not going to break in the field. All you got to do is add your favourite coffee. Oh, I like my coffee. And just put some hot water in. Well, it didn't take too long, the water's boiled. Big time, that's cool. Well, there's the water. There's no need to mix it up really. As it's pouring, it's being mixed. Pretty much the perfect amount. Now, it's a bit of luck. And what we've got is one of these. It's like a very fine mesh filter built into the bottom there. It's metal swaged onto the plastic, very cleverly done, and a lovely big seal around the top. So the idea is to just plunge it. Well, all you do now at this point is put sugar in. So you put it into the top. And just push down. A lovely hot coffee. Of course, you can take it anywhere you want with your lid. Great idea. But the only downside with this is you can't shake it upside down because it will leak through there. You have to keep it upright. That's the only downside. But apart from that, nice little wake up brew that. About 2 years dry, bone hard. It's a good little test for the tiny tomahawk, really. Well, as I'm chopping, getting all this kindling up together, if you can see the angle of the shaft and the angle of the edge are slightly offset. It's a fantastic design because as soon as it comes down, it hits the top edge, and as it goes down, it just splits it downwards. It's so easy. It really is. It doesn't really weigh a lot either. Some of you guys have seen this before, but for those of you who haven't, I've got Ranger bands, which is bicycle in the tube. I don't know how many feet of paracord in there, and some more bicycle in the tube up there, and underneath it I've got some gaffer tape holding the paracord together, and I've got a ferro rod in there as a backup, and for safety's sake I've just put a little hand lanyard on the end there. That spike, it's very naughty. But with these fingers, it allows you to do all sorts of lovely things with this. As you can see, you can feather with it. I mean, this is really bone hard wood. As I said, it's a couple of years old, but there's no reason why you can't do more than a few things with one tool. Well, it's breakfast time, and as you can see in front of you, we're going extremely healthy today. The wind's picking up, which is fanning the flame something chronic, but we are winning. And voila! Wow, they're looking good. Well, doesn't that look scrummy, boys and girls?
Okay.
Top mark, sir. Brilliant.
Sugar-free, the diet option.
You heard the man. Check it out. That beats a bowl of cornflakes, doesn't it? You won't believe how good these are. These are bloody lovely and all. Mmm, yummy.